Federal government urge workers to report to their duty posts, warn TUC and NLC leadership. Greetings to you all, guys. If you are coming across for the first time, do the needful, follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Greetings. It's as if that the federal government and the TUC and NLC leaders are now using Nigerian workers to show power. They are now using Nigerian workers to show the level of power they have. Who will the Nigerian workers obey? Are they going to obey the NLC that have declared industrial action, or they will obey the federal government that have urged them to report to their duty posts no matter what? But the main issue here now is that the federal government should understand that Nigeria Labour Congress are representing the masses. Where I'm not getting it okay with the federal government is that anytime Nigeria Labour Congress decided to embark on an industrial action because of something the federal government is doing, they will go and remind them of an existing court order that restrain them from embarking on any, I repeat myself again, any industrial action, no matter what the federal government does. And federal government, I don't know whether they don't forget say that it is only the Nigerian Labour Congress that mediates between the masses and the federal government. So federal government went to court to get a court order that will restrain the Nigerian Labour Congress from embarking on any industrial action, no matter what they do, so that they will do anything they like at will. I remember when Oshomole was the chairman of NLC. One of the news I saw today concerning this industrial action is that Nigerian Labour Congress leaders were busy chasing people from their duty posts. If this was when NLC had Oshomole as their leaders, that Oshomole will declare an industrial action and you as a worker, you go to work, or federal government will do anything by telling you to come to work and you try it. It's just that the NLC we have today, I don't understand how strong they are again. And one other thing I have to say concerning this industrial action that NLC want to declare or have declared already is that the reason for this industrial action is not for the interest of the masses. Yes. Because you are declaring an industrial action because that people gave your president woto in Imo State. I think there should be other ways this particular issue should be resolved than declaring an industrial action, trying to bring a country to a standstill because of one person. This is self-centeredness. For me, I don't know what you that is watching this might refer this action to. But federal government should understand that NLC represents the masses in whatever they are doing. So going to court to get a restriction from them not to go to embark on any industrial action is what I cannot even understand on my own. But let's see what the federal government is saying again. The federal government has urged workers to shun the directive by Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, and Trade Union Congress, TUC, to embark on an industrial action, even as it also warned the two unions that proceeding with the industrial action will violate existing court order. The Attorney General of Federation and Minister of Justice said this in a statement issued in response to notice by union to workers across the country to embark on a nationwide industrial action at midnight on Tuesday. The union had called for the industrial action over alleged woto given to their president, Jude Ajaero, NLC chairman in Imo State, Joe Ajaero. But in a statement dated on Monday, the Special Assistant Communication and Publicity to the AGF and Minister of Justice Latifa reminded the union that there is an existing court order barring them from going on an industrial action. This is where I don't really like what the government is doing in this particular issue. How can you go to court to restrain the NLC from embarking on any industrial action, knowing fully well that these people are representing the masses? That anytime they are calling for an industrial action simply means that the government is not doing something that favors the masses. Thereby, doing this simply means that you people can do anything at will. Nobody will question you. I don't understand this our leadership this time around. We move. We wish to remind the Nigerian Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress that there is a substituting court order stopping the union and their affiliates from embarking on any industrial action. The statement read, the interim order was granted on November 10th by the President of the National Industrial Court of Justice, Justice B.B. Kayib. The union have also served the court order and therefore must surrender themselves to the authority of the court, which is already seized with the facts of the case. Any action taken contrary to the order will be tantamount to contempt of court. The Attorney General therefore asked the union to respect the court order and adhere to the principle of the rule of law. There is no need to resort to self-help. We urge workers to report for duties and not to entertain any fear, as their safety is guaranteed and will be protected within the ambit of law. The workers, the federal government is telling them to report to duties, that they should not fear, where the labor leaders are telling, in fact, not even telling them, are chasing them out from their duties. They are now exercising power. I think the right thing should be done. The two bodies should come together. They have been doing that already. The main issue is that our leaders are not ready to do the right thing. I remain my humble self, the Ike Man. I don't have much again to say on this because this is getting out of hand. How can a government go to court to restrain a body that they know that is representing the masses, to stop them from embarking on any strike, despite what the government does? This is out of hand. We move.